I know what you're thinking. Aren't squirrels supposed to just eat nuts and stuff? Well, sure, that's true. But let's not forget that in the cycle of life, sometimes the prey becomes the predator. And when that happens, these seemingly harmless squirrels can turn into real terrors. And let's not forget about ground squirrels. While their tree-dwelling counterparts are known for their playful antics, ground squirrels have a different kind of reputation. These little critters are often found in grasslands and other open areas where they spend their days foraging for food and staying on the lookout for predators. But here's the thing, ground squirrels are not just harmless little herbivores. In fact, they have been known to eat small animals, insects, and even snakes. That's right, these little guys are not to be underestimated. In this fascinating video, we witness a captivating battle between two unlikely contenders, a plucky squirrel and a formidable venomous snake. Despite its small size and seemingly harmless appearance, the squirrel displays incredible courage as it fearlessly engages with the much larger serpent. Initially, the snake attempts to escape the squirrel's grasp. The squirrel is determined to hold on, tightly gripping the snake's tail and refusing to let go. The struggle intensifies, with the two adversaries locked in a fierce battle. Undeterred, the squirrel then takes things to the next level, demonstrating its resourcefulness and cunning by chomping down on the snake's tail. The snake responds with a renewed sense of aggression, coiling up and preparing to strike at the squirrel with deadly venom. However, the squirrel is not so easily defeated, and with lightning-fast reflexes, it deftly evades each of the snake's attacks. As the battle wears on, the snake eventually finds itself in a prime position to strike, coiled up and ready to strike at the squirrel. But the squirrel, sensing danger, wisely decides to retreat, ultimately deciding that discretion is the better part of valor. These squirrels have a unique adaptation that allows them to consume venomous snakes without being harmed. They have developed resistance to snake venom by producing a specialized protein that binds to the toxins and neutralizes them. This enables them to safely prey on snakes and other venomous creatures that would be lethal to most other animals. It is true that in most cases, birds are the ones who prey on squirrels. However, occasionally, squirrels may become predators themselves and hunt smaller animals, such as birds. This behavior is not typical for squirrels, but instances like these have been observed in the past. In this clip, a squirrel was seen consuming a bird, specifically a sparrow. This could have been due to several factors. Perhaps the squirrel was particularly hungry and unable to find its usual food sources. Alternatively, it's possible that the squirrel stumbled upon a nest containing bird eggs and decided to take advantage of the opportunity. While this behavior is not common, squirrels have been known to consume small animals, including insects, other rodents, and even small snakes. However, it's important to note that this is not their primary food source, and they typically rely on nuts, seeds, and fruits as their main diet. It feels like less things are herbivores than middle school taught us. Oh dear, is that a deer eating a bird? Well, as it turns out, deer have a bit of a wild side. While they may primarily stick to a plant-based diet, they have been known to indulge in the occasional bird or egg. That's right, folks. Those graceful deer might just have a taste for a little bit of protein every now and then. And when they do, the birds better watch out. This carnivorous side of deer might surprise you as much as it did us. Deers have always been known as herbivores, and scientists still classify them despite extensive evidence of meat-eating behavior. They do so because animal matter makes up such a tiny portion of their diet that it's thought to supplement, not provide essential nutrition. Deer won't seek to eat any meat, but may take the opportunity if presented with it. Deer don't only eat birds, but they have been found to munch on available carrion in the forest. This often includes the likes of rabbits or squirrels, but also sometimes larger mammals. The teeth and jaws of deer are not designed to rip and tear at flesh, so they eat body parts accessible to them, such as legs and heads. They are unable to puncture the body cavities of animals. Well, the carnivorous side of deer is a fascinating and surprising aspect of their behavior. While their primary diet remains herbivorous, the fact that they have been observed consuming meat speaks to their adaptability and resourcefulness in the wild. Did you know that some parrots are not just seed eaters? Yep, you heard it right. There's a parrot called the key parrot that is an omnivore and loves to snack on sheep. These little guys are known to be opportunistic feeders and have been caught preying on live sheep and other livestock in New Zealand. But hold your horses, you definitely wouldn't want a key parrot as a pet because they're quite the mischievous little rascals. When farmers first came to New Zealand, they thought their sheep were safe from predators like wolves and coyotes. But then the kea parrots showed up, and let's just say they were not happy campers. The kea parrots' sharp beaks made peeling away the fat surrounding the sheep's kidneys an easy task, providing the parrots with a valuable source of energy during the harsh winter months. But for the farmers, it meant financial loss and frustration because sometimes the sheep didn't make it. Even though it might sound a bit barbaric, the key parrots were just trying to survive. So let's cut them some slack, eh? But make sure to keep an eye out for these sneaky little birdies, especially if you're a sheep. Those slow-moving and seemingly gentle creatures have a surprising side to their diet. While they are primarily herbivores, some tortoise species have been known to consume insects, carrion, fish, and even birds. Tortoises are known for their diet of fibrous plants, such as grasses, flowers, and fruits. This is important for their digestive health, as it helps to prevent digestive problems like constipation. However, in the wild, tortoises may have difficulty finding enough plant-based food to meet their nutritional needs. This is where their carnivorous tendencies come in handy. However, it's important to note that while tortoises may occasionally consume small amounts of animal matter, their diet is still primarily composed of plant-based foods. So, if you have a pet tortoise, make sure to provide them with a balanced and varied diet that meets their nutritional needs, including plenty of fibrous plants, fruits, and vegetables. Chimps are one of the closest living relatives of humans, sharing over 98% of our DNA. For many years, they were thought to be vegetarians, feeding mainly on fruits, leaves, and other plant-based foods. However, research has shown that chimps are actually omnivores and can be quite skilled hunters. Chimpanzees have been observed hunting and eating a variety of animals, including monkeys, birds, small antelopes, and even other chimpanzees. In fact, some chimpanzee communities in certain parts of Africa are known for their hunting skills and can consume up to a ton of meat per year. One of the most common prey for chimpanzees is the red colobus monkey, which is found in the forests of Central and East Africa. Chimpanzees have been observed working together to hunt these monkeys, using their intelligence and strength to catch and kill them. They may also eat insects, such as termites and ants, which they extract from nests using sticks or their fingers. Despite their reputation as hunters, chimpanzees still rely heavily on plant-based foods for their diet. Fruits, leaves, and other vegetation make up a significant portion of their diet, especially during times of the year when animal prey is scarce. Overall, chimpanzees are incredibly adaptable animals. With a diverse diet and a wide range of behaviors and social structures, they are intelligent and capable of using tools, communicating with each other through a variety of vocalizations and gestures, and forming strong social bonds. While they may be skilled hunters in some areas, they are also an important part of their ecosystem, helping to maintain balance and diversity in their environment. Rabbits are herbivorous animals that primarily feed on grasses, hay, and leafy greens. Their digestive system is adapted to extract as much nutrition as possible from plant material, which is essential for their survival in the wild. However, rabbits have a unique behavior known as coprophagy, which involves eating their own feces. That's gross, right? Let's just not talk about it and move on to our next herbivore's meat eater. Horses are beautiful animals that usually eat grass and leaves, but sometimes they do something surprising. They eat small birds. This doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's usually because they need something more in their diet, like certain minerals or protein. They might also be curious, a bit bored, or they just accidentally munch on a bird while eating grass. It's unusual for horses, but it shows that even these gentle giants can have surprising habits. Hippos, known for their primarily herbivorous diet, are one of the most intriguing creatures in the animal kingdom. These massive mammals spend a significant portion of their time in rivers and lakes in the African continent, where they graze on grasses during the nighttime. Despite their vegetarian reputation, hippos have occasionally exhibited omnivorous behavior, particularly in opportunistic or stressful circumstances. One of the most striking behaviors observed among hippos is their interaction with carcasses of other animals, such as zebras. In some rare instances, hippos have been seen consuming zebras that have been killed by crocodiles. While this behavior is not typical for hippos and does not make up a significant portion of their diet, it is a compelling example of their opportunistic nature. It's hypothesized that these occurrences might be driven by nutritional deficiencies or environmental pressures rather than a natural predatory instinct. Warthogs are typically known for their plant-based diet, primarily munching on grass, roots, and fruits. However, wildlife can sometimes surprise us with unexpected behaviors. A striking example of this was captured near Kruger National Park in South Africa, showcasing a very unusual scene: a warthog feasting on a zebra. This rare footage highlights an extraordinary instance of wild animal behavior, depicting the warthog engaging in an act contrary to its usual herbivorous habits. What's even more unusual is that an impala died right next to the zebra. How did that happen? The bush is always full of surprises. Have you noticed detail though? That concludes our video for today. Which one of these herbivores' meat-eating behaviors surprised you the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to your top 10s for more intriguing videos like this one. Thank you for watching.